Welcome to the deep dive. This is where we take your sources and really pull out the key insights, the stuff you need to know.
Get you informed quickly.
Exactly. And today we're diving into some material you sent over about an initiative focused on small and medium enterprises, SMEs.
That's right, specifically in Sudan.
Okay.
And the main source we're looking at here is basically an announcement. It's also an invitation, really, from the UN Economic and Social Commission for Western Asia, ESCWA.
ESCWA.
Right. And it's aimed squarely at entrepreneurs, SME owners in Sudan.
Okay, so let's unpack this then. Our mission here isn't just to read the announcement out. We want to get under the hood, understand what this ESCWA opportunity is really about.
Yeah, what does it actually mean?
What does it entail? What are the key details that kind of jump out? And, most importantly, what's the relevance for you if you're maybe an entrepreneur in Sudan or run an SME or perhaps know someone who does?
Precisely.
Yeah.
Because the source material, it's a really clear invitation for that SME community in Sudan to get involved, to actually help shape future support.
So it's not just announcing something happening to them.
No, not at all. It's asking for their voices, their insights, directly from the people actually doing the work on the ground.
Okay, and this is interesting. The source mentions how it's being shared through an entrepreneur. EL-Mutasim Mohammed Ahmed.
Yeah, that's right. It highlights his role in getting the word out, inviting people to connect with him. There's a WhatsApp number in the source material you shared. Maybe attend a seminar he's linked with, and crucially, to fill out a questionnaire.
That way of getting it out through an existing entrepreneur, that feels significant.
It does, doesn't it? It suggests they, ESCWA, understand the local networks. Maybe they prefer that peer-to-peer kind of reach within the SME community there.
Rather than just a top-down broadcast.
Exactly. It underlines that they're really looking for genuine, direct engagement.
And this engagement, it revolves around an interactive session, right? There's a date.
Yep. Specific date and time mentioned in the source. June 1st, 2025. That's at 11:30 a.m. Sudan time, which is GMT +2.
Okay.
It's online. They've included a Microsoft Teams link, also in the material you provided, so it seems pretty accessible.
Good. Now, what's the focus? Is it just general SME challenges?
Well, that's what's interesting. It's not a general free-for-all. The source is very explicit about the topics.
Okay.
They want to discuss formalizing businesses.
Right.
Making them official.
Right.
Scaling companies internationally, taking them global, and developing or expanding e-commerce capabilities.
Wow. Okay. Those specific topics really stand out. Formalization? That's often key for finance, legal stuff, right? It can be a big
Definitely.
international scaling. Well, that's about growth beyond local markets, diversification.
Huge potential there.
And e-commerce. I mean, that's just fundamental today, isn't it? For reaching customers, operating efficiently. So the fact they chose these specific areas, that might tell us something. Maybe what ECWA thinks are the big levers or the major roadblocks for Sudanese SMEs right now.
That's a really good point. It's a key insight sort of implied by that focus in the source, isn't it?
Yeah.
It suggests ESCWA thinks, well, maybe targeted support in these areas could make the biggest difference.
Yeah.
Perhaps based on challenges they've already seen or opportunities they've spotted in the region.
And the reason for focusing the session and the survey on these things, the source is clear on that too.
Oh, absolutely clear. ESCWA is looking for valuable opinions, observations direct from the SMEs.
So it's not ESCW saying, here's what you need. It's more like, tell us, in these areas, what are your actual challenges? What insights do you have?
Exactly that. Your input, your feedback, it's meant to directly inform ESCWA, help them develop strategies, programs that are actually customized, better tailored for supporting SMEs in Sudan.
Makes sense.
They specifically want input on current e-commerce struggles, efforts to go international, what skills businesses feel they need, and also what kind of policy support would actually help.
And the invitation itself.
Yeah.
It's not just for the person who receives it?
No, there's a strong call to action in there. It really urges people to share the information widely, pass it on within their own networks of SMEs and entrepreneurs.
To get broader participation.
Right. The source actually calls these contributions essential for building a real picture of the business situation and tackling the specific needs effectively.
And there's a survey, too, before the session.
Yes, to help gather those insights beforehand, probably. They prepared a short survey. Organizations, their SME networks, they're invited to fill this out, and there's a link for that in the source material as well.
That seems smart. Get some baseline info, maybe make the live session sharper because you already know some of the key issues or interests.
It could definitely help focus the discussion.
And the source mentions where this initiative is coming from within ESCWA.
It does. It specifies the Office for Promoting Micro, Small, and Medium-Sized Enterprise Infrastructure and International Scaling.
Okay, that's a mouthful.
It is.
Yeah.
But it's part of the ESCWA Technology Center for Development.
Ah, okay. Knowing that adds another layer, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That's specific office name. SME, Infrastructure, Technology, International Scaling.
It connects directly back to the session topics, right? Formalization relates to infrastructure, e-commerce is technology, and, well, international scaling is right there in the name.
Yeah, it really reinforces why those topics were chosen. It signals a pretty targeted effort aligned with what that particular office does.
Exactly. And the invitation wraps up with a sort of forward-looking statement, about collaborating to support Sudan's SMEs, overcome the challenges, and promote sustainable growth.
Okay, so pulling it all together from the sources you shared, what we have is a very specific invitation from ESCWA.
Right.
It's being shared, at least partly, through an entrepreneurs network, EL-Mutasim.
Via WhatsApp, yeah.
Asking SMEs in Sudan to join an online interactive session, that's June 1st, 2025.
11 a.m. Sudan time.
And the focus is tight. Formalization, international scaling, e-commerce.
With the clear goal of gathering direct input.
Through the session itself and also this survey.
To build support programs that are actually tailored, more effective, because they're based on that ground-level feedback.
And the contact point for more info or getting involved seems to be that WhatsApp number shared by Ahmed, as detailed in the source.
It's essentially a direct line being opened up for the SME community there to voice their specific issues, highlight opportunities straight to an international body that's actively involved in economic development in their country.
Yeah, it's a chance for their real-world experiences to actually shape the kind of support they might get.
That's the core of it.
So we've taken a deep dive into this specific opportunity ESCWA is presenting for Sudan's SMEs. It's an invitation, really, to share what they know and join this dedicated session on these key areas for formalization, scaling internationally, e-commerce. And it seems very clear that ESCWA wants input straight from the entrepreneurs, from the SME owners themselves. They need that to build effective strategies.
Yeah, it really underlines how important it is to gather those perspectives from the ground up if you want to create programs that actually fit the need, that are tailored.
It definitely highlights that principle, doesn't it? That good economic support, effective support, it isn't just designed somewhere high up.
No, it has to be really deeply informed by the realities people are facing, the businesses it's supposed to help in their specific situation.
Okay, so here's something maybe to think about as we finish up this deep dive. If initiatives like this one, really focused on capturing the voices, the direct insights from SMEs on the ground about these crucial areas, formalization, going global, e-commerce, if they actually succeed in shaping future support, what kind of ripple effect could that have? What transformative impact might we see on the bigger economic picture, on the growth potential within Sudan?
Yeah, it makes you wonder.
How much untapped opportunity might just be sitting there waiting to be unlocked simply by genuinely integrating the views of those who are actually navigating that business environment every single day?